Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here today to bring you a monthly message for the sign of Sagittarius for July 2020. So keep in mind it's a general message. Take what you feel applies to you and your situation. Disregard the rest. Go about your day, my friends. Know as well that no matter what messages do come through today, it's still up to you and your active free will, the choices you make, the changes you make in this world as well, and how you get your fulfillment in this world. To me, that is personal freedom, because it takes your active free will and your engagement in this world to get what you'd like to see. So keep in mind as well that time is fluid. I am intending this reading to be for July 2020, but if you encounter this in a different year, a different month, it may still resonate. So again, take what applies. I'm going to just take a moment to ask Spirit to join us. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, and my team of light as well as Lady Isis to join us today to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it, to use me as the clearest channel possible, as well as to deliver messages that are only for the highest good of those of us watching. For all my subscribers, guys, thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. You guys mean the world to me. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. At the end, if you feel like this has resonated and you'd like to see more, please feel free and hit subscribe. Join the journey with me and let me encounter your energy more often. Be wonderful to have you along the ride. So I'm going to start off today first with a Message of Life Oracle by Mario Duque. And for some of you, I was really feeling like this is blue calcite. For some of you, if you're having issues with your throat or if you're having anxiety as well, blue calcite is a super wonderful stone. Very calming energy if that's something that you're interested in. So let's see here. Messages for Sagittarius. And these are very spiritual in nature, so a little spiritual advice to start us off for July, please. 2020 for Sagittarius. What would you have going? Wow, okay. So 3 fell out upright, and the rest kind of were down, so I'm going to put them back. But they want me to show you the bottom, which is everything changes. A soft light shines through my heart. It illuminates those around me and transforms everything. I focus and maintain a positive attitude in spite of all contradictions and difficulties I may see on the outer. I do not allow negativity to take control of me, but remain a source of true joy. I free myself of doubt and am filled with pure light, the source of true happiness. And this is important on going through our worlds. Change is a constant. Everything happens. We're constantly moving. And we also have the power within us to transform. So if we see parts of ourselves, if we see parts in the world that we don't like, we have that power of active transformation to change it, to stop behavior, to stop letting other people walk all over us, as well as if we don't like the larger social scene at large, we have the ability to use our voice to protest, to stand up for what's right, and to do what's right in this world as well, as what I feel is don't underestimate the power of your transformation, because as everyone changes, the more we transform, the more people that join us in this active transformation, the more actively we can transform the world. For all the dreamers out there who have been told, there's no point going after it because that's just too big, you're never going to change anything, don't listen to that. Keep going, my friends. Keep fighting the good fight. We have unconditional love. We have awareness. And we have return to the inner temple. I'm going to start by reading return to the inner temple. It says, I stop destroying myself through negativity and worry. See that? Pretty peaceful, pretty calm. Today I rediscover my inner self in silence and calmly study the lessons life has provided. I cease to panic and no longer imagine the worst even before something happens. In harmony and light, I return to the inner temple to discover the richness in each step of my life. Unconditional love. And if you can see here, there is a circle. And this is very important, I feel like, because this circle is also connecting to the heavens, getting energetic downloads as well as energetic peace and grace from this angel here. And it says, I see light in everyone. I see beyond the personality and feel compassion for all my brothers and sisters of the light. I do not judge anyone, but accept others as they are. I feel unconditional love for everyone without expecting anything in return. I discover what is divine in each being, and I join my soul with theirs so that we grow together in universal love. And this is important as well. where I was picking up on like social justice, kind of wanting to change this world. We're all in this together. We're all under the same sky. We're all encountering the same universe, the same universal energy and the flow. And some of us may get our back up and choose not to allow this energy, not to work with it. It doesn't mean that it's still not affecting other people. So if we look at this as we're all one, we all have a right to peace. We all have a right to tranquility. We all have a right to be and exist in this world and how it is right for us. So this is also working together and awareness, bringing awareness as well to our actions, the actions of others, how these kinds of things made us feel, how we make other people feel, and the imprint and the footprint that we're leaving on this world. Awareness. I am opening my consciousness to my true self. I choose to be here to grow, to free myself from conflict, and to discover who I really am. I let go of the world of illusion and the limitation that the material world imposes on me in order to elevate my being towards the eternal light. I seek to improve myself as I explore the wonderful being that I am. And this is awesome with this everything changes. I ask you and urge you to come to yourself as well with unconditional love. Oftentimes, we're able to put out forgiveness for people who have wronged us, even if we don't think they deserve it. We can forgive so many things in this world, but when it comes to us and our behavior and our actions, or we're the hardest on ourselves, it's so difficult sometimes to change ourselves, to forgive. And what I would suggest here with this return to the inner temple, if this is something that you're struggling with, find a spot in your house, find a spot in nature, where you can sit in quiet contemplation. You can connect with nature, you can connect with yourself, you can connect with spirit, and you can hone into, if you see in this light with awareness, there is an inner temple here, this golden light, that you can get to this point of peace. This may be visions, you may get meditation time, this may be where you find your inner temple, but in this place, actively forgiving yourself for things that you didn't know better before, actively forgiving yourself for anything you're still holding on to. If there's judgments that you've put out, asking yourself to help release this, and really, really being open to the changes that come, because you can be a butterfly, you can transform. Nothing is stopping you from being a different person than you were 10 days ago, 10 years ago, 10 minutes ago. And again, sometimes this takes us to drop our ego, to be aware of our own stuff, to be aware of how we're feeling, and say, you know what, from here on out, that behavior wasn't serving me so well. So give yourself a grand old, big old hug and say, you know what, self, I got your back. Going forward, we're not going to put ourselves in these kinds of situations. We're not going to hold on to that hurt. We're not going to hold on to the guilt. We're going to remove it. And we're going to come to ourselves with unconditional love, because we're only human, and every experience that we go through in this world is meant to teach us a lesson and to transform us as well. So standing in solidarity with the people that we care about, with the groups that we care about, with the causes that we care about, and standing in solidarity with the brothers and sisters around us, that we don't all have to agree on the same thing to be kind to each other and to show love to each other in this world. So I'm going to bring a message now. This is from the Self-Care Oracle, and I absolutely love this. It's fairly new to me, so I'm just going to start off pulling a message here on how to help with the changes that are coming. Pretty good one. Solid advice. Make a vision board. Make a visual representation of what you'd like to see. So rather than getting stuck or bogged down in the things that you don't want to see, put pictures. This could be words. And here even as well, this isn't necessarily your normal cut and paste on a board. This could be on your wall. This could be on your mirror, on your fridge, somewhere. I like to put them on my cupboards, honestly, like little affirmations or my goals to remind yourself to stay true to you. Because again, when you're giving up on your goals, when you're giving up on your aspirations, the only person you're hurting is you. So this is kind of a gentle way to remind yourself, hey, this is what I'd like to see going forward. And as we're moving through changes, you have a say in how that goes. So for some of this, there's someone with a yoga pose. There is a sign here, and I love this. It says, be an inspiration. Listen to your heart. There is a focus on, I am healing. I believe in me. And these are really important, right? I come to each situation in my world with unconditional love. I love me. I love those around me. I am aware of how I project and the energy that I put out into the world. These kinds of things. And I have a right to peace and tranquility within my life. I feel like that's important. It's also a number 33, which is a master number. Let's see. Spirit, what else can you tell us for returning to the inner temple? This one, positive affirmations. That's funny. So we were just talking about that, right? I love myself. Brave, so I am brave, I am beautiful, I choose love, I am worthy, I am grateful. As we're making our vision boards, as we're becoming more aware, I am healthy, I am happy. The more light I feel like that we allow to shine into our heart here. I'm also hearing like Christ consciousness with this awareness here, this yellow, and with this angel here, that there's so much power. And if you can see this, everything changes. This person kind of reminds me of like a baby Buddha. If anyone's seen, there's a movie about a baby Buddha, and I was thinking about it earlier, and this is what it reminds me of. But you see the light they both possess in their hands. It's because the power is within you. You just need to connect. And I feel like this is also holding at both of our hearts, saying, you know what, I have so much power, A, to offer myself, B, to offer the world around me. And positive affirmations will help you through this to maintain as well this peace and calm, because what you feed your body, not just food, right? What you feed your body is important, though. We know that food is fuel. So if we're fueling our bodies with good, healthy foods, we're going to be running a little bit better. Well, same thing with our mind. If we fuel our mind with good, healthy thoughts, we're going to be raising our vibration and vibrating at a higher frequency. And as well as, I feel like one of the affirmations you could do is, I am sticking to my goals. I am planning for my future. I am going with the changes towards my destiny. I am sticking to my goals is really important. I feel like with this everything changes, it's okay again if you're a little bit nervous, because we're going into this moment of the unknown, into a threshold of something different and new. Allow yourself to be excited and grounded throughout that process. The bottom of the deck they want me to show you is chanting. Some of this could be, kind of, and sex underneath there as well. For some of you, that's definitely one way to stay at peace within yourself and to give yourself unconditional love and awareness. This could be very, very sacred as well. Underneath that, we had family, and I think that's important. Let's spend some time with friends. There's a lot here I want to show you, because then there's deep breathing. This one is so beautiful. So I feel like with the sex, that is being active, kind of like making a vision board, doing things that feel good to you and feel good to your body as well, and not denying yourself a healthy sex life. Family here is getting in touch with your family, getting in touch with the roots. Some of you, this could be starting or planning a family. Some of you, if it's positive affirmations on trying to start a family, I am a fertile being, abundance comes to me, positive thinking. And if there is something that, you've wanted for a really long time and you just feel like it hasn't come, keep breathing, keep connecting to your breath space. And also it has spend some time with friends. Hang out with like-minded individuals. Here they're playing cards, they're having tea, they're drawing. For some of you as well, this could be, hey, guys, you want to get together and make vision boards? I got a bunch of magazines. Let's cut them up. Let's talk. Let's have fun. And much like the sex, much like family, these are things that are soothing to our soul, and they're things that make us shine from the outside. So apologies for my kids in the background. Chanting as well, this is using your voice and your sound vibration. And there's a mantra in here that I think is really important, and I'm going to tell you it. It's the number 8, so obviously too about cycles and changes being heard. But it says, the mantra is, my voice is heard. That's important. I was feeling like with this blue that there was a lot of throat activity, a lot of throat chakra needing to be expressed. And this is important for you to express yourself, whether it is vocal affirmations, needing to express yourself with other people, giving yourself unconditional love, spreading awareness, being the change maker and seeking change. The mantra here is my voice is heard. And I think sometimes I feel like when we are out of sorts or out of alignment with ourselves, or if we are seem to be in disharmony with other people, it's because we're not feeling heard, we're not feeling seen, and we're not feeling loved. And this is one of these things: is you are heard, you are seen, and you are loved. So hold that. I heard like we are all children of God, and you have every right to express that part of yourself. So with this deep breathing, it's important as well. We have deep breathing and chanting here. Both of this stuff is going to help us with this return to the inner temple, to kind of soothe our mind, as well as with deep breathing in my throat. She's connecting with her heart space. I'm gonna get a message from the book, guys, and see what number 19 has to say for us. Tap into your breath and watch how quickly your mood and circumstances can shift to a more positive state, one intentional breath at a time. Sometimes taking a few deep breaths can be the most potent medicine and allow you to come into present moment with a fresh perspective. Long deep breaths that go all the way down to your chest and fill your belly will nourish the nervous system. Practice deep breathing at every opportunity. It's especially useful before and after any stressful situations that put your nervous system into a tailspin. To go into more depth with your breathing exercises, try a breathwork class or exercises. As well as with some of this chanting, if you're chanting and you're doing it from a you're breathing in deep and you're getting all of the energy out as well, this could be really healing for you. And the mantra here is, when I stop to take a deep breath, I clear my mind and lead with love. When I stop to take a deep breath, I clear my mind and lead with love. So if you're having moments where you feel like you're not able to stick to your goals, or you're in stressful situations, you don't feel like you can speak up, don't feel like you can speak your mind, regardless if it's with family, loved ones, work situations, greater, wider, broader social climates, know that take a few deep breaths, connect with your center. This is also going to make sure that what you're speaking is clear, it's well thought through, and it's from the heart. So those are some of the messages that I have right now for you. I am going to now pull some messages from the Wildwood Tarot, guys, and see what tarot wisdom we have. So let's see. This is for Sagittarius for July 2020, please. What tarot wisdom do you have for the sign of Sagittarius, please? Thank you. This is the sun. So there is success. And I heard shine radiantly, shine vibrant. And much like there was power in the hands, there's power in this heart. And when we come from, I would say, Christ consciousness here, this unconditional, unselfish giving love, it doesn't mean, again, people walk on us, but it means that our hearts are open. And for some of you, if this has been a problem or been a struggle, I feel like opening your heart chakra will lead you to success. And this is also important to mean that everything that we do in our world, put your heart and your soul into it. Give your whole self. Give the 110% of yourself, because you're going to experience a lot of warmth here in your world. And this is the sun of life. The sun is nurturing. The sun is giving. So, also, if there's a situation in your world where you're needing to make a decision, oftentimes the sun can be a yes card. There is also, I'm being guided, I don't know if it's a cat or what this animal is in the background here, but there may be some prehistoric knowledge that one was out, that is important as well. Okay, so these fell down, we're going to keep them. The one that flipped over in the deck is the Five of Bows, and it's about empowerment. Now, usually the Five of Bows is there's kind of struggle, it's the Five of Wands, right? There could be a little bit of competition. But this one is about change. And also, the book does describe it as a very phallic symbol. This person is feeling very empowered, very fertile, very erect. And I feel like it's important because there is an ability to I said erect, to to create change. And he has his bow here, right? He's got the method to propel forward, knowing where he's going, club in hand as well. Again, another phallic symbol here. But this is important, I feel like, because as I was looking at it, there's something in the stone down here, and this is also in the stone. Petroglyphs as well, I feel like could be really important. You may have a lot of resonance with them if you were to go somewhere. And to the spirals that are carved in the stone, I think it's asking us to honor the places we've been before and see how those experiences are helping us now in whatever we're trying to do, because we've changed, we've learned, we've grown, and everything changes, but our growth is important here, and the sun is one of those things that nourishes our growth. We have the 7 of Arrows, insecurity. We have the moon on the water. And this one, to me, I always see Taurus because I always see the bull here. But this is also the moon. The moon is Cancer's ruling planet, so I always feel it's about that. But there could be insecurities kind of lurking underneath the surface here. Could be, this moon always reminds me too of a distorted vision, distorted reality, not seeing the truth necessarily. So there may be discussions that need to come out, but there could be insecurities kind of laying underneath the surface for you, that whatever your goals are, you're feeling like they're not reachable. And I feel like that is asking you with 2 5s here, so the 5 of Wands about our doing space, and in this one the 5 of Cups, which a lot of times the 5 of Cups, so this is the 5 of Vessels, a lot of times the 5 of Cups is feeling down, right? Feeling like without. But this is about ecstasy. This is about enjoying what you have and making changes thoughtfully and intentfully that are going to nourish your heart. And with this as well, with the star, this always reminds me, this card, of, there's a book by Starhawk called The Fifth Sacred Thing. And it's water, fire, earth, air, and spirit, ether. These are the things that are sacred to us, that you can honor and connect with. And I also feel like it's really important because she is dancing, she's using music as well. And we had sound earlier with the chanting. You know, there could be importance. I do believe there's a full moon actually coming up in a couple days. I'm not sure exactly when, guys, but I'm filming on the 3rd, and I think it's on the 4th or 5th, around there. It should be coming soon. This may be something that you could even do a full moon ritual, asking to release those insecurities and allow yourself to feel empowered. Because I feel like why the sun came out first is it's important for you to know that you're going to be successful. Just take it at your own pace, step by step. And the bottom here is the 3 of Vessels. And this is about joy and happiness, as well as, if you see in this moon card, I'm not sure if it's a stork or a crane, but they almost appear to me to be the similar bird. There could be things that, you know, you've been maybe a little insecure about or unsure about, right? That's caused some anxiety, that maybe it's time to clear up the water, to allow yourself to bring endings and completions to those places that have told you otherwise, that have told you you're not going to be successful, that have told you you're not good enough. I heard not smart enough, but that's not true. Okay, whatever it is for you, there's major celebration. This could be with friends as well. This could be parties, this could be celebrations, this could be joy and love. And for me as well, it could be babies, because I know they're cranes, not storks, but there could be just a lot of celebration coming to you. I'm going to ask about the 3 of, so the 3 of Cups is what I asked for. We first get balance. This one is Temperance, so it is you guys, Sagittarius, showing up loud and proud. We have the Knight of Vessels, which is the eel. The Page of Stones, which is, so, okay, hold on. There is a strong water aspect, so you could have a water sign in your life. You could have water in your chart, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like this one as well, this is an earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but there's movement. So in night is moving quickly, swiftly, in their own emotions, in a balanced way, to come offer some sort of stability, regardless of this being a relationship. It could be, we definitely had sex here. We got the 10 of Vessels, which is happiness. And both of these cups, or all three of these being cups, you have 4 cups here. I feel like this is really important because once your change is made, you're going to have your cups overflowing. You're going to have so much happiness, you're not really going to know what to do with. And I feel like as well as you deserve that. You deserve to have this happiness. And the 4 of Cups is here. It's in the reverse. And this one is boredom, right? Feeling like you don't want what you have. I think it's important it was in the reverse here because it's like, it's about making changes so that even if we don't have everything we think we need, we're no longer looking at it from a lack mentality. We're looking at it from a place of, you know what? My cups are full. My cup overfloweth. I have joy and abundance in my world, and success is absolutely here for me. Whatever this situation is, bringing balance to your mind and your heart and making changes where it's supposed to happen or where you feel right for you. If you feel stagnant, if you feel like, there's a roadblock here, figure out why. Get in touch with you. Ask your own soul, your own spirit, what's going on, so that you can make some steps forward in a tangible way in this world to bring yourself joy, to bring yourself happiness, and to bring yourself contentment and fulfillment in this world. As well as, to me, this one is for family. I know a lot of people see the 10 of Pentacles as family as well, but for me, when it's something that we are just, our heart is overflowing. We have a wellspring in our heart, and we know that these waters are pure, they're clear, and they're powerful. So use your heart's fire, use your feelings in an empowered way, is what I feel like. Allow yourself to be empowered. If there's past hurts or situations, use this again to, what did I learn from it? There's one card here that's, I'm not sure what it is. Knight of Bows. So the Fox. Move forward passionately to what you desire, because there's success in whatever that is. It's just going to take, I feel like, a little bit of diving a little deeper into hidden meanings of things, and maybe even your subconscious a little bit. So I'm going to stop this reading with a message from the Isis Oracle today. And just see what messages Goddess Isis has for us moving forward for Sagittarius on whatever endeavor this is. Okay, you get the Queen of Heaven. Blessings from the Divine Empress of the Skies. You're supported by the Divine Mother, my friends. The power over the 7 Scorpions is about not being overcome with our emotions, not being afraid when negative emotions strike us, not allowing fear to take over. We have the Chamber of Healing as well, and I feel like this is important because if there was things before that stopped us along their path, this is the power to conjure lower vibrational forces. So it doesn't mean that we're asking them to come and, reap havoc on everyone, but we know how to conjure them and we know how to control them in that way, is how I'm feeling more. That empowerment rather than allowing our emotions or our reactions to reign free and run loose. And we have the Knot of Isis, energetic stabilization with the Buckle of the Beloved. And I'm going to bring a message from the book for you, from Isis for the Knot of Isis, and just see what... They brought me to Queen of Heaven, too. The Queen of Heaven, the Divine Empress of the Skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now. As a man or woman, you have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom to the world. So that's important as well, that we lead by an example. Alright, Knot of Isis. Each initiate has their own unique spiritual blueprint with particular skills, talents, and higher destinies unfolding that use their unique attributes. Part of your spiritual blueprint is a special relationship to the energies of the goddess. This means not only do you have the important spiritual task of helping her thrive in this world, but you are afforded her power, protection, and abundance too. You are now deepening your connection to her. So for some of you on this spiritual journey, Goddess Isis may be a very, very powerful spirit guide to use as well. And this is the book, if anybody's interested. I found these to be incredibly helpful. Know that you are guided to use your feminine power to heal yourself. And as you do that, it's going to help heal yourself and the world and those around you. That's what I have for you guys. I love you all. I hope you have a great month, and I'll talk to you later. Bye now.